you know, there just came a time where I thought, why not? Why not try Just for Men on a Just for Women? This is the Just for Men original formula. It says it restores original colour. It's in the medium brown and it's for a natural look. It's a fast, easy shampoo-in hair colour and it's got keratin, olive oil and vitamin E. And I'm going to give it a go and see if it covers my grey roots. Welcome back to Self-Care Karen. It is lovely to have you here. I have been curious about trying Just for Men and probably most of my life, ever since I've sort of been aware of the product. And I thought I would give it a go today, and I'm going to try and cover my grey roots, which probably are not that visible because my hair is a bit greasy, but I can definitely see them coming through. And let's see if this works out well, this product works out well. It's definitely, if I compare it to, and don't quote me on this because prices tend to vary over time, they tend to fluctuate over time, but I think when I bought this was cheaper than buying a root cover-up dye. So yeah, and that, I think that it's fair to say that often happens with products that are targeting men. They're cheaper than the ones targeting women, when actually they're exactly the same thing. Sometimes maybe the smell's a bit different. Okay, so I'm going to give this a go in today's video. I'm going to apply it on screen and I will definitely show you the results after I wash it out today, and then I'll show you the kind of longer term results once the colour settles in a couple of days time. By the way, today I am 51. Happy birthday to me. And I'm knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. But I really want to, I'm going out for dinner tonight with my family and I just want to, you know, feel good. So I thought I would give this a go. And by the way, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I have literally, well, I've got nearly 100 videos just on hair care, but I've got many more that include skincare, you know, other beauty products. And then I have hundreds, literally hundreds of guided meditations. And also I'm a master practitioner for EFT, which is emotional freedom techniques. And that's a talking therapy. And it's fantastic to deal with many difficulties, problems, issues that you might have in your life. So if you're not familiar with that, then I definitely recommend that you take a look at my channel and see the sort of topics that I've covered. You can find out more about me and my brand in the video description. And with that, I think we should get going. Apart from, I need to say, I am an Amazon associate, which means I may earn from qualifying purchases. I will be putting affiliate links for the products that I mentioned in the video description, and they're indicated with a little asterisk. If you use that affiliate link and buy the product, I will get a small commission, and I use that money to reinvest back into my channel. Okay, so let's look inside the box. We have got instructions, which, wow, they've even got pictures on them. I mean like photos. I don't think I've ever seen female ones with actual photos. Wow, okay, so marked difference. And then there are two bottles in here. There is a colour base and there is a developer. They look very masculine, I have to say. I mean, I'm taking note of these things. Like the bottles are both black. Hopefully the dye inside is not, because I do not want to have black roots. Oh my God, I cannot believe, right, how they have photos on the instructions. Maybe they just don't trust men to, sorry, that's a very sexist remark. I'm going to try not to be too sexist during today's video because that really isn't fair. Okay, in English. They have the instructions in English, in Spanish and in French. But let's go with the English ones. Wow, if you go to justformen.com, there are how-to videos and FAQs. You're supposed to do an allergy test 48 hours before use. Do as I say, don't do as I do. What I need to prepare, a timer. Okay, I'll ask Alexa. Wow, only 5 minutes. Oh, this is fast. An old towel. I've got an old bra. I've got a old dressing gown, and I've got my microfiber hair turban, which I use when I'm dyeing my hair. So if any dye gets on that, it's not a problem. Okay, and the gloves are here, And then it says protect clothing and surfaces, fine. So first off, I've got to combine the base with the colour developer, point the tip away from the face, keep the thumb over, all right, break off the applicator tip, shake it thoroughly, apply to dry hair. Okay, great, I've got that. For best results, apply to dry, unwashed hair. Starting where the hair is greyest. Okay, then apply to the rest of your hair. Well, I'm not going to be able to do that because there's not going to be enough product, but I'll do the roots. I mean, I think there's probably enough for that. Work in for even coverage or ITO. And then use entire bottle for best results. Discard the bottles of the unused product. The colour of the product mixture always looks darker than the final colour results you'll get. Don't worry, this is normal. Great. Start the timer. For most people, best results in 5 minutes. Resistant greys, that's me, 10 minutes. I'll keep it on for 10 minutes. And then in the shower, rinse out the product thoroughly until the water runs clear. Apply shampoo and lather thoroughly and rinse, and then optional, use a conditioner to lock in colour. Right, okay, that's straightforward. So I'm going to get prepared and mix the things on screen with you and apply, and then, yeah, hopefully the magic's going to happen. So I don't know if I mentioned this. I said it was my birthday. I'm 51, definitely perimenopausal. I have grey hairs. Not everywhere, but I do get quite a lot in the roots. Anything that you see that shimmers, that is grey hair. The last hair dye that I used was, and I have a video of it, was the Clairol Colour Strong, and I will link to that video up here. It's quite a unique product in that it's got AHA bonding in it. So if you're interested in that, then please do take a look. I have put these two liquids together. I'm now gonna, oh God, I'm gonna, oh, no, I can't break it off. What does it say? Break off applicator tip. Point tip away from face. Okay, well this is designed strong. Ah, right, got it off. Right, okay, sorry. Okay, so, oh, I haven't mixed it. Oh, for the love of God. This is what happens when you have brain fog, okay, like I do. Right, okay, here we go. Whoa, okay. So, okay, it's not too liquid. It's such a dinky little bottle. I mean, they obviously are considering men with short hair in this situation. And I guess this is probably going to be the perfect amount just to do the roots. I do have some more videos lined up for full head, but actually today I'm happy just to cover the, whoa, it feels like I'm running out already. I do just want to cover the roots today, and then I will do in a few weeks' time when I've got the roots again. I'll do a full head and get, because I know that I've got greys elsewhere, but at the moment I just want to cover what I can see and that's bothering me when I look in the mirror. Okay, I'm probably going to stain my face a little bit. I'll wipe off any excess in a minute with a baby wipe, but because I get most of the greys right at the hairline, at the start of the hairline, that's all right with me to just, even if it's a little bit of stainage. Oh, okay, so there's really not very much product at all. Right, I'm going to work a little bit to get the remaining out. Let me just take off my gloves so I can switch off my phone, stop the video rolling. And then I'll put the timer on for 10 minutes. I'll wash it out, I'll shampoo it out, I'll put conditioner in, and then I'll come back to you. And then, as I said, I'll come back again in a couple of days so you can sort of see the final results. Okay, so I waited the 10 minutes, then I rinsed it out, and then I used this shampoo from Tresemme, the Lamella Shine shampoo, and then I followed it with the Lamella Shine conditioner. And actually I have a video about these two products plus this leave-in cream, which I'm going to use in a second. And I'll link that video up here. I'm so impressed by this range. It is so affordable and just leaves my hair absolutely lovely. And you know, I've got oily roots, so I'm a bit shocked because normally stuff that's kind of packed with conditioning, if you like, you know, makes it worse. Anyway, I'm just going to apply, even before I put my wet brush through my tresses, I'm just going to put on a couple of pumps of this leave-in cream serum. And this is what I always do now. And I think I'm actually going to do a video about some of my top tips. But one of the game changers in my hair care regime has been to always use a leave-in conditioner after I wash it. And more than that, okay, just starting with the ends, more than that, don't comb, brush my hair until I've got it in, until I've got the leave-in conditioner in. Because what happens is these products give my hair the slippage it needs so that I'm not tugging and pulling on any kind of knots and what have you that I've got in my hair. And it just is a much more gentle way to care for my hair, to brush my hair, comb my hair. And actually, your hair's really fragile when it is wet, so you do want to make sure that you're giving it lots of TLC. Okay, so just to say, the fragrance of the Just for Men, I felt was quite feminine, so it was quite a floral fragrance. I didn't get any stinging. It washed out fine. It wasn't like a massacre in my bathroom in terms of getting product everywhere, which can quite often happen. And all in all, it's been an absolutely fine experience. I'm not so sure, and I was just, you know, looking in the mirror as I was sort of getting dressed and what have you. I'm not so sure of the coverage, but it's really difficult to tell with wet hair. So that is why I'm just going to let my hair air dry as I usually do, and I will come back to you in a day or two so that you can see the final colour result, and we can kind of decide if it's worth it, if this actually is a bit of a game changer, because sometimes it will be cheaper than those kind of root cover-ups and it seemed very easy to use, or if actually it's not covering the greys as I'd want it to. I do see a little bit of shimmering, so I'm not entirely sure at this stage. Anyway, by the magic of video editing, I will see you straight away. Okay, so it's Sunday. I dyed my hair on Friday, on my birthday, and I think it was on my birthday. Yeah, that's right, yes. And you see, old age, memory, oh my God. And I have to say, I'm really impressed with this. Basically, I think if you think of it like a root touch-up, this is a great alternative to the ones that are kind of marketed towards women. I think I might have gone a bit too light on the colour, but I am really pleased with how the greys on my, this is where they typically show how they've been covered up. I did have a bit of stainage on the skin, but I've managed to get rid of that using, actually I used the Simple Hydrating Cleansing Oil, which is like a new holy grail item for me, and that's really good at kind of getting makeup off, but it also worked really well to get the stain off my skin. This is very, very easy to use. It didn't sting, the smell is pleasant, it washed out easily, my hair feels amazing. That's probably because of the Tresemme products that I've been using, which I mentioned earlier, and I will link those in the video description. What I will say is there's not a lot of quantity here, so if you're looking to do a lot of roots or more kind of longer bits of hair, then you will definitely need a second packet. Take a look on Amazon though, because I see that this at the time of me filming this, 2 packs there was like a 2 for 1 offer, and it was like £6 or less than £6, which is really, really reasonable. So, but obviously prices can fluctuate, so don't come after me if when you look it's more expensive. But yeah, really, really impressed. And I would definitely consider this again if I'm looking to do a root touch-up. I will be back in a few weeks' time once the roots are, you know, visible once more, the grey roots are visible once more, to do a full head of hair. And this time I'm going to be using a new range from Clairol. In fact, I've got two different new ones to try, or at least they're new to me. One is from Nice and Easy, they're pure brunettes, and then there's another one which is kind of like more kind of professional. It's got a primer in it and you can also get like a brush and a bowl and stuff. I didn't get that though. So I've got quite a few new ones to try, so I'll be filming those and sharing them on here. If there are any specific products that you would like me to try, do let me know. I definitely have pending the Polar hair shampoo. My apologies that I haven't got round to that yet. That is definitely on the list of shampoos to try out. Although having said that, I have tried out the Planter 39 Anti-Grey Effects shampoo. I'll link that video up here if you've not seen that already. It's very interesting how that kind of shampoo works to cover greys. Thank you for watching. Remember, you are in perfect time. See you soon.